Hey, what is up, guys? Cinder Ash here, and you know it's February, so obviously we're going to jump right into our 3 new games of Roblox that you should definitely give a try or at least play. So the first one we're going to work on is, of course, Abyssal. It is a co-op obby. It's actually really good for an obby. There's a bunch of new stuff to do as well. There's a bunch of floors, new masks, new wings, some new witness traits, legendary traits, and so on and so forth. This was made sometime last year, about 8.13, but it recently got an update. And I figured, what better way to do it than just kind of show you guys what it's like. Now, when you first load in, you'll get an intro, all that good stuff. It'll kind of teach you a little bit about this world and whatnot. As you can see by how much Abyssal energy I have, I've been playing for quite a bit, and there's a bunch of different obbies all throughout. Some require double jumps, some require team skill, some require you to just, jump to and from places. Very easy. So, just like most obbies, you got little teleport markers here. These, save your checkpoints and whatnot, so that way if you happen to fall or mess up, you have the ability to go back to them. There's also a rewind mechanic, so if anybody happens to, fall down from a really high place, or if, you happen to see something very glowy in the distance, and you're like, oh man, I really wish I could do that. You can just rewind time. So because I messed up that jump, you could see that I just easily fix that, rectify it by holding E, and then as I go through the game, I'll be able to rejuvenate that rewind process. So if I mess up any more, or if I know that I'm going to accidentally mess up, I can just hold E to immediately get back to where I was. You can also get double jumps back by hanging around a person, so it's almost always better to play with friends. As, I personally would always suggest, just play with your friends, man. It's always good to have friends that are struggling with you or also going through the same obbies as you and just suffering as well. So here's also your first co-op obby. If you happen to get somebody to come hang out with you or get somebody to help you do this, you'll be able to get up there and get a reward. There are these things called echoes, and basically allow you to get better objects. Hopefully this guy will come up with me and we'll be able to do this multi-obby. You can also change your color over there for 100 Abyssal energy, which is the orbs that you can see in my screen. You can see the 714. You get those, and the orbs you see all across the map here, they all replenish daily. So you can go around and grab them and then be able to get free stuff without having to pay a ton of Robux. Of course, if you really wanted to, you can always buy some stuff. So here's a Radiant set. Here's a Runic set for your characters. There's an Echo Tracker. There's endless customization. You could buy a bunch of ethereal energies if you really wanted them. I don't really see a need for it though. Bunch of different sets, sigil customization, a truth set. It's all very, very basic, and it's not very expensive, so whenever you get your updates and whatnot, something you definitely think about and look into. Now, this one is a bit of an older game, but it is still one that I think is a really, really good story game. And I would highly recommend for anybody to actually try this one out. This one was made in 2019, so it's not super, super old, but it was definitely updated sometime last year. So it's still getting worked on. It's still pretty good. And although it might not be getting weekly updates like some other games, it's still incredibly good, and I would highly recommend this one. So when you first start out, you'll see a bunch of options like shops, loadouts, and whatnot. There's not all that much that is super important, but as long as you can enjoy yourself, you'll be able to find whatever you need. The only problem with this game is that it requires a number of people to actually be playing to actually start a match. So because we just want to start a match immediately and just kind of get into it, we'll just join this one and we'll join on our sniper. And each class has certain levels to it that will level up as you keep going. And of course, the more levels you have, the stronger your abilities get, so on and so forth. The games also in general are not that long. They're pretty good to go. And you'll be able to find some really, really nice stuff and be able to build your character how you desire. If you prefer one-shot, Sniper's really good. If you prefer more spray and pray, Assault's really good. If you like to be a healer, Medic, obviously. And then there's also a support class that gives ammo to everybody. Everybody will get a chance to talk and just, you know, show off their kind of character and whatnot. There are also some really nice perks that you could purchase for IRL cash. Although I wouldn't recommend them unless you have Robux to spend. I do. So I bought night vision goggles because I have terrible darkness perception. So these night vision goggles allow me to see very well into the dark. Like you can see here, it gets really, really dark and hard to see. But if you toss on a night vision, it's really easy to see. So just like any other Call of Duty-esque game or any games with guns or whatnot, you have zoom-ins, you have the ability to kind of get experience for stuff by killing things, and obviously hitting in the face is worth more experience, even if you don't kill them immediately with it. You earn more by just shooting in the face and getting those kills. There's also a full story mode for this game that I won't go into to spoil it too much, but there's all different sorts of variants. You could also play arcades if you would prefer more like horde mode stuff. It's all really up to you on how you want to play this game, but it is really, really fun, and I think it needs more players for sure. The last one I'll talk about is one that I'm actually not that great at, but I figured it'd still be worth talking about because I see this slowly becoming something that actually will probably replace the Strongest Battlegrounds as top contender for a fighting game, and that's Project Smash. See, Project Smash has a lot of really nice stuff going on for it right now, whereas like you level up, you get money from kills, you can do 1v1s, you could just have a free-for-all with your groups. There's a bunch of different classes that you could choose to play as and pick up, and they're all based off tier lists, and it's also constantly getting updated. We also have a couple C tiers now, which are super, super cool. I've been playing a little bit, haven't gotten as much in as I would like, because I would like to get Boxer and a couple of these other ones, and eventually head into C tier. But we'll just showcase the night class for now. So as you can see, you can kind of just go in immediately, kind of just go crazy with it. You got your 3 jumps. You got your dash with Q. So it's also on a small cooldown, but nothing super, super crazy. Then as you can see, you get experience, you get money, and level ups whenever you kill people, so. There's also uppercuts, there's down smashes. As you can see, it's just a really fun overall game where you could just absolutely just abuse people. Ah! Now once you get eliminated, you can come back in. You can also buy new classes, make sure that you're always at the top of your game, making sure you got the best of the best. And that's it. That's all there really is to it. I hope you guys take care, you guys stay awesome, and I hope you guys really enjoy this. 3 games that I've recommended for you guys. Make sure to like, sub, all that good YouTube stuff. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.